Thank you. Okay, so remember on Friday, we learned that if you have two remote interior angles, you can add them together and they will give you your exterior angle. But what happens when you have the exterior and the interior? What are we going to do? Subtract. So 120 minus 50 is what? 70 is my answer. Oops. All right. If y'all can do me a favor, please, and put that away. We are going to now grab the notes for today. No. Okay. Here we go. Oh, maybe I don't have them. I thought I had them. I put them away. All right. Equilateral and isosceles triangles look like, these notes look like this. All right. Boys, focus, please. You are taking all the notes with me today here, and then we are going to do, we're probably going to break it up, do a practice sheet, come back to the notes, do a practice sheet. All right. So if you can please flip the first flap. Ugh. And we have already learned these two words, but we're going to go over them in a little bit more detail. So what is an isosceles triangle? How many? Two. Everybody put a 2 congruent sides. And so I'm going to have 2 tick marks for an isosceles triangle. What about for an equilateral triangle? You can either write 3 or you can write all. Either way, what do you need on your equilateral triangle? All the tick marks. All sides have a tick mark. And hold on, you just said something very important though, Alex. What did you just say? If it's equilateral, what do I know my angles are going to be? 60, 60, and 60. Automatically. Is that always going to work? Is it always going to be 60? Yes, if it's equilateral. Write this down with me, please. Now, equilateral doesn't have a lot of vocabulary words. You just need to know all the angles are 60 and all the sides are the same. But an isosceles triangle does have vocabulary words. Can you pick your heads up, please, and write this down? Thank you. Thank you. So the first thing I need you to know is for an isosceles triangle, where they have the tick marks, those are called the legs. So an isosceles triangle has 2 legs. And what do you think we're going to call the bottom side? Base. And what's special about an isosceles triangle is if you have 2 sides the same, right across from them, you have 2 angles that are the same. These are called your base angles. So this is a base angle, and this is a base angle. What about the angle that's not the same? Where is that? Up top? That is called the vertex. Now, am I always going to be nice and give you the triangle that looks like this? No, if you look at the worksheet I'm going to give you in a little bit, I'm going to give you the triangle sideways. Is that okay? No. Sure, you can just turn your paper and now you have, okay? Your vertex might not always be up top. It's just always going to be across from the base, okay? Yes, give me a minute. Okay, now flip up your notes. Again, that's everything you need to know about an isosceles triangle. Flip it up. We just talked about this, but 2 sides of a triangle are congruent. If 2 sides of a triangle are congruent, then the base angles are congruent. So do you see how this has 2 tick marks? Because it has 2 tick marks, I can add in 2 arches. What do the arches mean? They're the same. Write this down, please. Julie, do that in just a minute. And since they are the same, if this side is 46, what's this side? 46 degrees. So x equals 46. And we're done. that's all it's asking for, but I want to go a step further. Could I find this vertex up top? How? What's 46 plus 46? And how much should it add up to? 180. So on your worksheet, it's going to ask you for that vertex angle. You would do 46 plus 46 and then subtract that from 180. So what's that vertex angle up top? 88. So if it asks for something up top right here, add the two bottom ones, subtract from 180, just like we did on Friday. Oh, what about this one here? It's sideways. Is that okay? And if you need to, turn your paper if you want to. These two sides are the same. What does that tell me? The bottom angles are going to be the same. So if this is X, what's this down here? X. We did this on Friday, but it's been a whole weekend and homecoming since we did. How do we figure out what X is here? Subtract what from 180? 18. What is 180 minus 18? 162. Is that my answer for X?
So if you divide it by 2 then?
Why would I divide it by 2? Because there are 2 X's. So then I'm going to divide it by 2. What is 162 divided by 2? X is 81 degrees. Please write down everything I have written down. This is going to help you later on your worksheet. Because these two are the same. And so I have 2 angles that are the same left over, so I need to divide it by 2. And can you check yourself to see if it's right?
Yes.
81 plus 81 plus 18. It should equal what? 180. All right, now I'm going to do the converse of what I just said. Up top, I said if 2 sides are the same, then my angles are the same. The converse is, what if my 2 angles are the same? Then what do I know? No. What if 2 angles are the same? Then what can I add to my sides? Tick marks. Well, if I add tick marks here, what does tick marks mean? They're the same. So if this is 5x plus 7, what's this side? And if this side's 42, what's this side? So what can my equation be to find x? How do I get x by itself? I got to subtract. Get rid of that side chick. Five x is going to equal 35. And then what? Divide it by, what is 35 divided by 5? 7. And that is your answer. Set them equal and then just solve. Get rid of your side chick, divide by what's in front of x. Do I have any questions? Can I clarify anything for you?
Yes.
What would you like me to clarify?
No, I need to go in the direction.
Oh, just let me get through with this one. All right, this last one is a little bit different. I gave you all 3 sides on this one. But do y'all see how I have arches here and here?
Yeah.
What does that tell me? Which sides are going to be the same? 24 and what? 4x plus 4. Am I worried about this 20 right here? No. So what's my equation going to be?
4x plus 4.
Please write that down. 4x plus 4 equals 24. I would like you to solve. Go.
What are we doing now?
Solve for x.
Huh? Like the ladder is like the bad part.
Yeah, y'all have to argue about who you want first. Cause she asked me.
I'll like take 5 minutes. Do you want a pancake?
It's recording. I can hear you.
Oh.
All right. Quiet, please. What did y'all do first?
-4.
-4. Get rid of that side chick right there.
Right leg.
And then
Divide by 4.
divide by 4.
Equals 5.
X equals 5 is my answer.
Andrea, I need a piece.
Girl, I'm recording.
Oh.
The whole world don't need to know that. Okay, if you can please, you have a paper in front of you. I am going to give you 6 minutes. I want you to do as much of the front as you can. If you don't know it, skip it or ask for help.
Right leg.
But you're doing as much of the front as you can. Go, 6 minutes.
Name the leg. Oh.
Vince, is it right leg, left leg? Right leg, left leg.
Yeah, it says name the leg. How would you mean?
Oh my gosh, you're so hilarious.
Right leg.
How do you name the legs?
Right leg, left leg.
No, you have to name them by using letters.
This looks to me by name.
So what? Okay, y'all need a little bit of help to start off? Okay, name the triangle.
Isosceles.
This is triangle what? Use letters.
What?
What letters are you going to use for this triangle? A, B, T. That's perfect. Triangle A, B, T.
Do we have to put a triangle in there?
Yes, put the triangle in front. What about the legs? What are the legs here?
Right leg, left leg.
No.
I don't know.
Okay, BT is not a leg.
Oh, B-A.
BA or AB is a leg. And when you write that, can y'all put a little line above it because it is technically it is a segment. So put a little line above it.
BT.
So BT is not, it's my base, it's the bottom. What's the other leg?
18.
There you go, write it down.
And then 18.
And there you go. Here's a little bit of help. The angles, all your angles should have an angle symbol and one letter.
BT.
What letter? What's the other leg? Where's the other tick mark? No, where's the other tick mark? BA is what we wrote.
Oh, BT.
We already wrote AB.
BT. BT. BT.
Write it down. No, you're just doing the problems. I'm not doing them anymore with you. Number 6, I will do with you. What angle is opposite AT? Do y'all agree this is AT?
AB.
Hold on, pause. It wants to know an angle. You see how it's saying what angle? You need an angle symbol and one letter. What one letter is across from this green line?
B.
So number 6 is angle B. Does that make sense? If I'm asking for an angle, you want one letter. If I'm asking for a side, it's 2 letters.
Oh, okay.
Go. Finish the rest of the front.
Bro?
Yes. If you need help, raise your hand.
No. It's making me about the opposite side of A.
Across. Opposite means across. Which one? Hey, there it is. Where?
There it is. Okay, it's out.
It's directly across from me.
Name the base.
Middle.
Go directly across. Oh.
Opposite side.
Yes.
Side or angle? Make.
Isosceles. Across from.
What side or angle?
Side. Yep, one side is that. Yep. Yep. Again, if it has side, you need to have a line up top. If it says angle, you need to have the angle symbols.
What opposite?
No, I'm just gonna let them hear all our shenanigans.
Oh, man.
Come.
Andrea, where's your pass?
Right here.
Oh, here's your pass.
Oh, I'm
You can wait.
Yeah.
Which side is this one? Number 8. Here's angle B. Right in between. Yeah, that one's weird.
Miss, what is number 10?
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna go over 2 of them. Which 2 would you like me to go over? 10 and 11? Everybody wants me to go over 10 and 11? Anybody want me to go over another one? Okay, I'm not gonna give you the answer, but I will help you a little bit out with 7, 8. All right. That one should be, you gotta highlight if you need to. All right, for 7, it says which side is opposite A? Here is angle A. Do y'all agree? Go across. What side is directly across from that? Write it down. I'm not saying what the answer is. There's angle A. What side is across the triangle from A? All right, 8. This one I didn't really like. I'm going to help you out with this one a lot. What side is included in between angles T? Here's angle T. Do y'all agree? And angle B. What's in between that?
0, because there's nothing there.
No, there is. What side is this?
Angle BT.
It's BT, side BT. I don't really like how this question was asked, but basically it's B and T.
Oh,
The answer is B and C.
Yeah, because the side BT is in between angle B and angle T. It's a weird question.
that's still.
I agree. That one was weird. That's number 8. All right, number 10. Ooh, number 10's a good question. Number 10, number 9, just highlight the sides. Number 10 says if angle T is 23, so I'm going to put a 23 there. What else do I know?
Find B.
What's B?
You wanna?
Yes, we do.
Oh, 23.
Why is B also 23?
Is it the same thing?
Because look, it has tick marks, so these are the same. So B is 23 degrees. If B is 23 degrees and T is 23, how do I find A?
46.
Add them. What is 23 plus 23? But 46 is not my answer.
180.
Now I have to subtract that from 180. It told us right here 23. 180 minus 46 is 134 degrees is what angle A is. So first thing you're always going to do is add the two angles together. The second thing you're going to do is subtract from 180.
Wait, Miss, what was number 9? I didn't listen to that.
Number 9, I didn't give y'all. I told y'all to highlight the two sides and see which angle you get.
Again,
All right, last one I'm going to do with you on this paper. It says BA is 6x plus 12. So I'm going to put a 6x plus 12 here. AT is 2x plus 8. I'm going to put 2x plus 8 there. What do I know about these two sides?
they're the same.
How do you know they're the same?
They have tick marks.
Because they have tick marks. So I am just going to set them equal. 6x plus 12 equals 2x plus 8. How do I solve this? What do you notice?
They're two.
There are two x's where?
Oh, these dots.
What do we do when my x's are on different sides? Subtract them.
Wow.
Cross that out. You're writing this down with me since I'm giving you answers. What is 6x minus 2x? Plus 12 equals
8
8. And then what?
minus 12.
Now this is just my regular old two-step equation. Get rid of your side chick. Minus 12 is going to leave me 4x equals, what is 8 minus 12? Don't guess. Put it in the calculator if you're not sure. You were right, but I'm just telling everybody else. Negative 4. And then what are we going to do? What is negative 4 divided by 4? Negative 1. How do we find AT? Plug it in. What's AT? So instead of x, what am I going to plug in? What is 2 times negative 1 plus 8? And again, if you're not sure, you have this beautiful calculator that can do it for you. And what do I get? 6. So AT is 6. And just to go a step further, what would BA be then?
6.
Why?
Same.
Because they're the same. Now that I did the whole thing with you, write it down and go back to your notes, please. Go back to your notes. We have one more flap to do. Flip to the last flap. Equilateral. We're going to focus all about equilateral triangles. What do we know about equilateral triangles? All the angles are.
60.
Why are all the angles 60? Y'all, this question is on the test every year, and every year I have people miss it. I know, but that's because y'all don't listen. If it's equilateral, what are my angles always going to be?
6, 6, 6.
Why?
Because
Because it's the eye of the triangle.
It's Illuminati.
Because 180 divided by 3 is 60. And yes, I'll sometimes walk by and be like, hey, remember Illuminati? That'll be your hint to, hey, it's 60.
I hate 60.
Okay. Also, something to let you know, the equilateral triangle theorem says that if all the sides are the same, then all the angles are the same. So please draw arches there. That also lets you know that they're all 60. Heads up, write it down. So many what?
Pink phone.
Oh, we like pink. All right. The opposite is also true. Y'all look up, please. Do I have tick marks here? Does it tell me it's equilateral?
No.
But I have the arches. How many arches are there?
3.
And if I have 3 arches, then what can I add? No, well, besides that, I can add 3 tick marks. So if this side right here is 15, what's this side?
15.
15. And what's the bottom going to be?
No way.
All three sides will be the same. How do I find perimeter? What does perimeter mean? Add all the sides. Write that down, please, just to remind yourself.
15.
Perimeter is adding all the sides.
45.
So perimeter would be 15
Yeah.
plus 15 plus 15.
45.
Just to prove it, 15 plus 15 plus 15. You could do 15 times 3. You can only do that with an equilateral, though, not with one that's not equilateral. But yes, you could do 15 times 3. And I get 45 centimeters. Please write this down with me. Everything I have written down, I want you to write down.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I'm going to give you 1 minute. I would like you to do number 7 on your own. Read it quietly and see if you can figure out what to do. This is a test question. Wait till I'm teaching Mariah's first.
It's 16.
If the perimeter of a triangle is 48 meters, what is the length of one side?
16.
Hold on, real quick. You're right, but hold on. Am I asking about angles at all here?
Nope.
This has nothing to do with 180. It has nothing to do with 60. So I'm going to put tick marks on all three sides because they're all the same. Do y'all agree?
Yes.
If I know it adds up to 48, how can I find what one side is?
Divide by 3.
There are 3 sides. I'm going to divide by 3. What is 48 divided by 3?
16.
One side is 16. And can you check yourself?
Yes.
What's 16 plus 16 plus 16?
Draw.
All right. You are going to add this to your notebook. Glue down on my class is page 24. Miss Weimer's class, I don't know what page you're on, but please glue it down on the next page. Glue this down onto page 24, please. If you do not have a glue at your desk, raise your hand and I will throw you some.
Draw me one.
Alex, no, you have a glue on your desk.
I want
Angel, watch out, Eric, because you're just, who knows what's going to happen right now. Who else needs a glue? Oh, man. Chris, you better watch out. Mariah, you better watch out. Just watch out.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Here, Julie.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Mariah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Take it on.
Excellent throwing, isn't it? Okay. You have the rest of the class period to finish the back of this worksheet and turn it in. And then you're done. You have 20 minutes to get that done. You should finish it in like 5, maybe not 5, but.
Bro said 5 minutes.
All right, do the back of the worksheet, turn it in.
Bro said 5 minutes.
Here are some hints.
Got the answer for number 12.
Mariah's first.
Oh my God.
Here are some hints.
I got one. I know number 12.